I now want to introduce the youth mayors of the District of Columbia, recently elected.
It is my hope that today's march will elevate and encourage the voices of our youth to speak up and impress upon them how critical the issues I've mentioned are to our generation and those to come.
Let this day mark the day that the fight for voting rights really comes a right. Thank you.
You do have like a big label, big name, but it's all rewarding at the end of the day.
I hear a lot of people say we didn't even know there were youth mayors, and that's because Lourdes and I were able to take the position and truly do something with it, truly make a difference.
This is a very important day for our program. This is the 43rd year of youth government elections for the District of Columbia.
There are people in office who are making decisions that definitely affect us now. If you can't vote yet, that's totally fine, but there are things that you can be doing to help a candidate or encourage the people around you to vote. And so I think it's so important that we truly understand the importance of politics, because it is our future that is being affected currently and will be affected then.
I think Addison has made being in youth government cool, because it's funny, when she decided to run again this year, she told me there was like 20 or 30 kids that wanted to run for youth mayor. But I think she's definitely kind of sparked in a lot of the youth today to get more involved in the process.
As the first official youth mayor of Washington, D.C., I reflect back on 42 years ago when I went through this, and these young people have surpassed any wildest dream I had about the vision of what needs to be done. I left high school with a 1.3 grade point average, no real direction. I came to the Institute not really for the leadership training, but for some other reasons, to have fun. And yet, the second day, it changed me to a point where people know Kimry Hughes, the advocate, the activist, and not Kimry Hughes, who could have been particularly a criminal. I mean, it really put me on the path that I never expected. And it's a testament to the vision that Marion Barry had 43 years ago from creating this program. And I can honestly say, each day we try to live up to that legacy, but more importantly, enhance it and carry us into the 21st century.
As most of you already know, I previously served as your youth mayor, and prior to that, your Ward 7 representative.
They're students, they're going to school, right? And they're learning about the academic things of whatever school they go to. But they also are active in their communities. They are actually meeting with they're going to have a cabinet, and they're going to meet with them, and they're going to figure out what needs to happen in the city from the youth point of view. And so they are advocating that on behalf of the youth of the District of Columbia.
These are the issues, are the reason that I am running for office.
I think, seeing the youth mayors before me do their job and just like how they interact with everyone, it just fueled me, so I knew I could do it as well. I think this year, I'm just looking to expand everything I did last year and do some extra things, but I also wanted to incorporate not only youth in the program, but just like youth citywide.
I think she knows now that, activities maybe on the front end used to seem like a chore or, just a commitment, or I don't know how maybe a teenager viewed it. But I think that once she's gotten involved in the program and seen all the directions that a program, but this program in general has taken her, I think she's more open-minded to opportunities, whether it's traveling abroad, studying abroad, things that she may have been reticent about before. I don't think she's as reticent about now.
I want to get into international finance, international affairs, international relations, something around there. I definitely want to help people overseas, as well as understand their culture and then teach them American culture.
As of right now, I plan to go into college majoring in political science on the pre-law track with a minor in business, so kind of going on the route of potentially becoming a civil rights attorney. My advice to whoever may serve as youth mayor next would definitely be to advocate for things that definitely affect you personally, but also that you see is really hurting our community. And so if you have the opportunity and the power to make a difference throughout the country, then I would definitely say run with it.